In this section, you will learn how to use social media correctly. We will take you through the social media platforms and how to correctly audit your online presence. This section will give you an overview of how to engage with your audience and how to identify and select which platforms you should invest your time into to give you the best amount of return, leads inbound and inquiries. Social media platforms. So as you can see on the left hand side, we have Facebook, we have Twitter, we have Instagram, LinkedIn, Snapchat, TikTok and YouTube. These are the main social media platforms out there in the marketplace at the moment. And I want to talk you through the type of content you want to be looking to create on these platforms, because each platform requires a different level of production, a different message, a different style. So, content type. Facebook is video, image and text. Twitter, video, image and text. Instagram, video and image. And now you can put text on your Instagram stories. LinkedIn will also allow video, image and text, but I will recommend that LinkedIn prefers at the moment more text pieces. Snapchat is video and image. TikTok is video. YouTube is also video. Okay, so let me talk you through the age ranges of each one of these platforms. So on Facebook, we're looking anywhere between 18 to 49 years of age, so quite a vast audience to go after. Twitter, the age is 13 to 29, and it is growing, so still, once again, a vast audience to go after. Instagram, 13 to 29, once again, but the platforms are always expanding. They're always bringing in new audiences, older or younger generations. LinkedIn, 30 to 49. This is your B2B platform. This is where you do most of your B2B networking. Snapchat is also 13 to 29, very similar to Instagram stories. TikTok, 16 to 24, very young platform at the moment, but there's so much attention to be had on that platform if attention is what you are after. And then finally, YouTube is 13 to 49. Now, I use YouTube a lot, and I'm sure you guys do too. So YouTube has so much potential, and if you can capitalize on the content there, if you can produce a show, if you can create consistency, if you can build an audience, that will help drive the rest of your platforms too. Personal profile versus your business page. It's important to have two pages that define your own stuff, okay, and also the professional business side of things. Some people use their own pages to promote their business or cross-promote, which is fine. But remember, if you want to look professional, you must have business social media pages. You can use your personal profile to send, accept friend requests and build up your personal network. Use your personal profile to join and post in groups and communities. And once you've done that, you can then invite those people to like your business pages to help grow your business reach organically and more. So when you're setting up your business page, make sure the posts are separate from the personal posts that you do. It's important to keep them related around your business rather than around what you like personally outside of work. Try and define those two relationships separately. Social media audit. So I want to talk you through the platforms to make sure that you have the very basics correct, okay? So let's start with the foundations and use the template provided in this module to analyze all of your current social media channels. Social media audit. Let's start with the foundations. Use this template provided to analyze all of your current social media channels, from Twitter to Facebook to Instagram to LinkedIn. Consistency is key. People like to see consistency on your social media, and they all need to tie in so that you have brand familiarity across each platform. Social media audits. Let's start with the foundations. Use the template provided to analyze all of your current social media channels, from Facebook to Twitter to Instagram and LinkedIn and more. Remember, consistency is key, and we want to create brand familiarity across all of these platforms. So when people go to one place, they recognize you in another place, and it will help tie everything together. So, how to use the audit form. Record each URL, profile name, followers and frequency, because what gets measured gets done. And I want you to do this on this form provided here. So business name and date it, okay? List out the sites that your business is currently on. List out the URLs so you've got them correct. List down the profile names, the number of followers, and also how many times you intend to post. The focus for doing this social media audit is because what gets measured gets done. So then you want to be setting targets of how you're going to increase engagement, how you're going to increase your followers, how you're going to increase your inbound lead generation. And you can add some more columns at the end of this form to whichever target you desire. Whatever you'd like to achieve from social media, post out on this form, because this will allow you to measure, and what gets measured gets done. This is where we are now, audit form, and then list out what you want to achieve when you next audit your social media. And we recommend auditing your social media around once a month. Followers and engagement. Now, we can't get engagement if we don't have followers. So we've got to drive the increase in followers on a daily, weekly, monthly, yearly basis. And we want the right followers for our platforms so that the followers are actually engaging in what we're posting. Now, you may know from previous that you send out your business page to be liked by all of your friends, and they all like it for you to help you out, but they're not necessarily interested in the product and service at this time. So sometimes you're matching the wrong people to the wrong pages, and we want to try and get people that are interested in what you do to your pages. So when you're building social media, you need to attract the people that like your content. There is no point having followers that don't interact, as it will damage your engagement rate and it will limit your reach. The higher the engagement rate, the more people that will see your post. How to post on social media. You can post manually to your social media through the app itself, okay? So through Facebook, through Twitter, through LinkedIn and more. But if you are trying to get organized, if you want to get ahead of the game, okay, we recommend using an audit post out software. Okay, so number one, we recommend Hootsuite. Very, very popular in the marketplace for people that are looking to schedule posts. Number two, there is one called Social Sprout. This may be more of an agency type software, but it's still useful if you are putting out lots of content. And then finally, Social Boo. I think we found that to be one of the most flexible platforms that gives you the widest variety of posting options. So if you are hitting every channel all at once, that may be the one for you. So, when is the best time to post on social media? I want to give you two of the most popular platforms out there in the marketplace that you will use. So Facebook and Instagram. And you want to be posting at the most popular times so you get the best attention, which will drive the best engagement. As you can see on the scale, it goes from lighter to darker, lighter to darker. So if we look at one of the best times to post on a Friday morning on Facebook is around 9 a.m. One of the best times to post on a Friday on Instagram is between 10 and 11. So start to play around with these times. Start to see when you get the best engagement on your platform for your content. Analyze it, track it, okay, and make sure that you are understanding whether it's increasing or decreasing. Now we'll talk about when to post on Twitter and LinkedIn. The concept is very, very similar, okay? So lighter to darker is when you will get the best engagement times. But if we look at Twitter, okay, for example, on a Friday morning, okay, the best time to post is around 9 o'clock, on a Wednesday morning, 9 o'clock. So, you know, really go for the times when people are on the platforms. And then if you look at LinkedIn, okay, this is slightly different to some of the others. You know, you've got some really good opportunities there on Thursday afternoon between 1 and 2 p.m. There seems to be a huge level of engagement on that platform then. So if your content is limited to start with, okay, you really want to push it onto the times that's going to get you the best return for investment. Because creating content does take time, and it is an investment in your business and in your future. So you really do want to make sure you get the best return you possibly can. Consistency on your social media accounts. You need to ensure that across all of your channels you have, number one, the same name, the same username. Okay, this is very, very important so people can find you. Number two, the same bio. You don't want to be a different person on one platform than you are on another. You can tweak them slightly and highlight different key features to suit the platform, but try and keep consistency. Number three, make sure there's a call to action to your landing page, to your website, okay, or to another social media channel you want people to follow you on. And then number four, the same profile picture. Now that is recommended, but you don't have to stick to that, okay? It is your social media, so if you want to have a businessy one on LinkedIn and a more relaxed one on Instagram and a more relaxed one on Facebook and so on, you can do. But for the business, okay, you want to try and keep them as professional as possible. Consistency on all of your social media accounts. So as you can see on my social media account here, I've had to use the tag Mr. Joseph Valente because Joseph Valente was taken, and we've even had to put an underscore underneath the account there. But we've got at the top, entrepreneur, highlighting the key achievements, winner of the Apprentice, Forbes 30 under 30, best-selling author, ranked #1 business podcast on iTunes, CEO of what business I'm currently running, okay, and then promoting an up-and-coming webinar event that we had. So it's really, really valuable to make sure that you use social media to drive, okay, eyeballs to the things that you've done, because you never know who is watching. Creating engagement and videos and copy. Yeah, it's really important that you've got to create engaging content, great pictures, interactive content so people can buy into what you're doing. You know, you've got to be focused on what is the hook. Why are people watching what you're going to put out, okay? Or why are they going to engage with what you put out? So what is the hook? How are you going to hook them in? Then once you've hooked them in, you need to create a story, okay, to give them something to read or to relate with or to engage with, or something that they can buy into. And then finally, there always needs to be a call to action. That can be go to my website, or it could be recommend this to a friend who needs to see it, or do you agree with me, okay? So you're driving the engagement purposely so it gets seen by more people. Create likable posts that people will comment on, before and after photos. Showcase what you do on a day-to-day basis by posting relevant videos that your audience will share. And when you're creating engaging content, videos and copies, I wanted to give you an example, okay? Sometimes all we need is someone to tell us that they believe in us. Those 4 special words, I believe in you, can literally change your life for the better. I just wanted to say to you today on this Friday morning that I believe in you, that I believe you can live your full potential and go on to create an amazing life and leave behind an amazing legacy. Pass on the favor and tell any one of your friends, family members, colleagues that you believe in them too. Tag them below so they can see this. Okay, we've created a nice hook because people want to be believed in. We've given a great powerful story here, and then we've got a great call to action at the back end of the post so people will go and start tagging people. So using the text formula template provided, this will give you 3 proven templates to write your social media posts. Okay, so you can look at these in detail, go through it, and there are 3 text formulas that work well on social media. There are a lot more copywriting formulas out there. A simple Google search will find tons more quickly. However, not all of them are easy applied to social media specifically, so we've pulled together for you a very small section to help you tweet, post, and share effectively. 3 text formulas that work well on social media. There are a lot more copywriting formulas out there, but a simple Google search will allow you to find the best ones that work for you. So here's an example that we've put together to help. PAS, problem, agitate, solution. State a problem because your audience has no shortage of them. Agitate that problem and then rub a little bit of salt in the wound. Roll out the solution because this is where you ride in with the solution and the crowd hopefully goes wild. So let me give you an example, okay? Your car won't start, you've got an appointment, don't worry, call cabs. Wouldn't life be better if everyone used this product? Okay, make sure you're putting the focus on why your product can create a better life for them or how it can help them. Show your audience what life is like right now. Make sure it's not too impressive yet. Then explain how their life could be made better. The secret involves your product. So these are really, really good examples of how you should start to think, okay, about social media. Just like we've put posts out to support all of you guys in construction. So are you a plumber? Okay, are you tired of working on the tools? Do you want to scale your business? At the Trade Accelerator, we can help you generate more leads, make more sales, and grow your organization. Be one of the many that is joining the program right now. We have a webinar coming up this Wednesday at 7 p.m. Click the link below to register one of the last places. So as you can see, problem, solution, call to action. Brand story. Now, I have a very, very good brand story from where I've grown up to how I entered industry to the things that I've achieved to support what I'm doing now to help you guys. So I want you to focus on what your brand story is. What does your brand represent, both personal and business? Write out your brand story and use it in post. Tell a story with your post to get maximum engagement. Okay, I always post out a picture of the van that I first started in. 22, 1,500 pound van. Now look what we've achieved. You know, people love that type of thing. Share your successes, share your best jobs, and share the great reviews you get from customers to build credibility. Show the people that you are working with, show what you are doing. Understanding hashtags. Using hashtags on your social media posts will make your content more discoverable. Make sure the hashtags are related to the post, that they're relevant to your industry. Okay, so I'm going to give you some examples on the side. Hashtag believe, hashtag never give up, hashtag business owner, hashtag bright future. Okay, so make sure they're relevant, make sure they relate, and make sure that they support the post that you've put out. When you search a hashtag, you can also look for other people that are using that hashtag, okay, and they will be posting similar content to you. That means they're going to be in the same space as you. That means that you're going to have a relationship with them. So after that, you could reach out to them, build a new audience, build a new following, and more. Location tagging. This helps drive engagement. This helps people see you in the local area. This helps people relate to where you are, okay? You can tag your location on your post on Instagram, okay? This will show your post to more people and increase the engagement rate. So don't miss it. A lot of people ignore it. Using the search bar. By using the search bar on social media, you can search for hashtags and popular words. You can then interact and comment with these posts if they were relevant to your business to build awareness. As I said on a few previous slides, it's about finding people that are talking about the same thing as you. And if you do that, start to engage with them and build lots and lots of engagement. Building networks. Now, your network is your net worth. I'd like to build the biggest networks I possibly can, and that's exactly what we are doing with the Trade Mastermind. And you can do this within your own business too. Create a network of people that are interested in your business. Talk to them, engage with them, give them value. Okay, it's all about value. Always be thinking about your value added proposition and be prepared to give value first. Engaging with brands. So there are so many influencers now, so many influencers in every space, and there are a lot that are starting to appear in construction, working with brands and more. So if you want to be an influencer, you need to start posting good content, tagging the brands, recommending the products, okay, and more. Like and interact with brands. Use their content as well as sharing and tagging them in stories. You can also interact with their brand ambassadors to get seen and to get more engagement from their followers too. Engaging with influencers. Well, maybe you want to become an influencer, but to start with, engage with the influencer. Find out how they've done what they've done. Find out how they've built their networks. Find out how they've been able to get paid to post. Like and interact with influencers, content as well as sharing and tagging them in stories is important, and try and comment on their posts as soon as they're posted. Turn on notifications. This will get your comment seen by more people. If you comment first on somebody's post, it will get you seen by a lot more people. How to get responses from influencers. You need to send engaging messages and be persistent in your approach. Don't just try once and then leave it, okay? Do not give up, okay? Keep messaging them, but don't messaging them asking for something. Message them giving them value first. Use the message template provided to get the best results. Influencer message template. Remember to build a relationship before asking for a working partnership. Use this template provided. Hi, Joseph. I've been following your profile on social media and really loved your posts. Insert topic or insert another comment from their feed. My name is Joseph and my company is X, Y, and Z. We do this, that, and the other. I thought I would reach out to you to see if you'll be open to receiving one of our free products or engaging with us or supporting a campaign. In return, I will be happy to do this for you. Let me know if you're interested and I'll send you more details. But I'd also add in there, make sure you're being clear on what you are offering them too. So let's do a recap on how to use social media correctly. Engage with your audience. Create engaging content that your followers will interact with. Create consistency across all platforms. Okay, you must have brand familiarity. Post every day. Post on the highest engaging times. You've got to be in it to win it. If you're not used to it, you've got to do it. Social media is the future. Social media is the way forward. And if you're not on social media now, it's like you don't exist. Create a brand story. Build your brand out there in the marketplace and ensure you are consistent on all platforms.